Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. The second half of the 20th century witnessed a scientific gold rush as physicists raced to chart the inner workings of the atom. The stakes were high, the questions were big, and there were Nobel Prizes and everlasting glory to be won. Many mysteries of the atom came unraveled, but one remained intractable, what Frank Close calls the infinity puzzle. The problem was simple to describe, although clearly very powerful. Quantum field theory, the great achievement of the 1930s, was making one utterly ridiculous prediction: that certain events had an infinite probability of occurring. I'm flipping the pages of Frank Close's book called The Infinity Puzzle. We exist because the sun burns at the right rate and because the masses of the electron and proton are as they are. Were any of these slightly different, or the forces not so finely tuned, neither we, ourselves, nor anything that we know would be here. Our best theories suggest that these fortunate properties are the result of some original perfect symmetry becoming hidden. What it was and why it became hidden so as to make a universe that is not too hot nor too cold, but just right. Well, that sounds so true. The infinity puzzle so far works well for the humanity and the planet Earth. But if we look at the infinity puzzle at another angle, we'll see that it applies to most areas of life. In music creation, a songwriter comes to the point that his music progression and melody line from the infinite probabilities should take the right direction, and if it does, the audience would appreciate the work.
Absolutely brilliant.
And now let's see how the infinity puzzle worked for our guests tonight.
Whoa, yeah.
Hi, I'm D Mills Jazz, and you're listening to The Light Lounge with Dimitri K, and we're listening to my new single, Just Dance. To purchase, go to dmillsjazz.com. Bye-bye. Just Dance.
This is Mike Levine. I'm a contemporary jazz pianist, originally from Miami, Florida, now living up in the panhandle of Florida. And over the years, I put out 5 projects, 4 of which were full CDs with national radio distribution. And my 5th project is an EP, a 6-tune EP. And the projects have had various guest artists, starting with Hiram Bullock, guitarist, Will Lee, bassist, Andy Snitzer on sax, Ed Calle on sax, Nestor Torres, Steve Oliver, and South Florida's finest. The music is contemporary jazz, a little on the smooth side, but not too much. All played by real musicians, not samples and loops and sequences.
And we are listening to Rise and Shine. Now let's listen to Kim Scott and Alma de Lisbon.
Hi, I am Albert Popov and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I am a guitar player, composer, producer and arranger. I love music and I love making new music. It's an incredible feeling when a musical idea is born. Each of my songs is a part of my soul that I want to share with you. Thank you, Dimitri, for the opportunity to be part of your amazing show. It's an honor to be here and to share my music with the audience. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Sunny Bassa and Albert Popov. Phaze 2 Jazz presenting Simmons and Misty.
Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand, I get misty, just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play, or it might be the sound of your hello, the music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. Can't you see that you're leading me much in love. Oh, my hat from my gloves, I'm too misty, too much in love. My hat from my gloves, I'm too misty, and too much in love.
Hi, this is Hornmeister Gabriel Mark Hasselbach, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. all around the world. I think you'll like my music. If you haven't heard it yet, go to GabrielJazz.com. I play trumpet, flugelhorn, flute, and worked with all kinds of cats like Jeff Lorber, Chuck Loeb, Paul Brown. The list goes on and on. I've got 19 albums out and 11 Billboard hits. Plus, I have a brand new concert recording called Live at Pender Harbor Jazz Festival. The first single off of my current studio album, Count Your Lucky Stars, was called Sunseeker, featured Marion Meadows, and that stayed on the Billboard Top 100 for 6 months. The second single's out now. It's called Force of Habit. All my tracks available wherever you get your music, and physical discs at GabrielJazz.com, along with show schedule, background information, and a complete set of reviews. Hope to see you on my travels around the world with Dimitri K.
We're enjoying Force of Habit. Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world.
Hey friends, David here from Rockin' Chair Productions 2020, presenting Soul Daloon, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Soul Daloon is comprised of legendary James Brown musicians and others. If you like our music, please visit souldaloon.com, where you can listen for free or purchase our limited edition album, Take a Look at This World, including today's featured track, Piedmont Summer. You'll find different genres that will feed your soul. Lay back, relax, and enjoy.
Let it roll.
Hi, I am Evelyn Rubio, and you are listening Light Lounge with Dimitri K. And this is my new single, Because I Want to. Enjoy it.
They ask me why I do the things I do. They're looking for some hidden truth. My explanation is simple but it's true. Because I want to. Because I want to. I'm gonna take good care of you. Because I want to. I'm gonna make your dreams come true. Because you want to. See what's on the other side. Because you want to. I'm gonna take you for that ride. Ooh. Because I want to. Because I want to. I tell you secrets that I know. Because I love you. I'm gonna let my love light show. Because you want to. You tell me I'm your only girl. Because you want to. Give me all the love you can. Because you're my only man. Because I want to. They ask me why I do the things I do. Because I want to. Because I want to. I wanna be your everything. Because I want to. I'm gonna make your body sing. Because you want to. You tell me I'm your only girl. Because you want to. You give me all the love you can. Because you're my only man. Because I want. Because you want. Because you want. Because I want. Because we want to. They ask me why I love you like I do. Because I want to.
Olá, my name is Maria Mendes and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I am a Portuguese singer-composer who loves to explore the music boundaries through the lenses of improvisation and jazz. At this moment, I have received my second Latin Grammy nomination, category Best Arrangement for the beautiful song Com Que Voz. This nomination I shared with the marvelous John Beasley and is a beautiful folk song from Portugal who speaks of the existentialism of life through heart-rending vocal performance backed up by the wonderful Metropole Orchestra. You can expect lush, beautiful, intense woodwinds and strings. I hope you enjoy Com Que Voz.
Let's enjoy Com Que Voz and Maria Mendes.
triste fado que em tão dura paixão me sepultou. Que more não seja a dor que me deixou o tempo, que me deixou o tempo de meu bem desenganado, de meu bem desenganado. Mas chorar não se estima neste estado, aonde suspirar nunca aproveitou. Triste quero viver, pois se me dou em tristeza, pois se me dou em tristeza. A alegria do passado, a alegria do passado, de tanto mal a causa é amor,
For the end of the show, from my album I'm Not Yours, we're listening to Perhaps, and If You Can Dream It on the piano, Rob Mullins, on the guitar, John Valery, the violin, Konstantin Dimitrov. You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.